looks like we're finally going to get a Diddy documentary, and it's going to be brought to you by the one and only 50 Cent.
Clap your hands, everybody, for Philadelphia.
She's credited with influencing the revival of teen pop during the late 1990s and early 2000s. But lately, Britney Spears attacks people with axes.
Here they come, Philadelphia, on the run.
Benedictus Gillis created a 24-hour live stream from 23rd and 5th Avenue in New York to Earl Street in Dublin. The human temptation to pull your privates out for the portal proved quickly irresistible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6s. 10, 9, 8, 76ers.
Scotty Scheffler was detained by Louisville Metro Police on Friday, May 17th, after a pedestrian was struck in an accident.
76ers. Clap your hands,
Hello and welcome to another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast presents WPP News. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied by Liam Reese and Mikey Madigan. On this show, we bring you the internet's juiciest news stories and reporting on everything from a Canadian wielding cheese as a weapon to the Princess of Pop chopping wood and DeNiro's Rant on The View. We're going to head to Liam Reese with entertainment news, who's going to give us the latest on the Doc of Diddy by Fiddy. Liam, what's the scoop?
p.diddy has been all over the news, and there's been memes, jokes, and speculation shared through social media. Well, it looks like we're finally going to get a Diddy documentary, and it's going to be brought to you by the one and only 50 Cent. He's going to title it Diddy Do It, and word has it multiple networks and streaming platforms started the big bidding war for the rights for it, and the heavyweight Netflix came out on top. So 50 probably just got like a huge payday for this documentary. It's going to be multiple episodes. And the doc could not have come out at a worse time because just on Tuesday, Diddy just got another lawsuit put on him for another woman that he assaulted. So, but as far as I'm concerned, if he's beating up on women and stuff, pile it on. But, I'm on the edge of my seat here, waiting for that documentary. I can't wait to see it. Also, in entertainment news, we talked about Steve Buscemi last week, and Judge Judy spoke up, and she said the reason all this is happening, she pinpoints what she calls ridiculous policies that go too easy on criminals for the reason why people are getting attacked in these cities and everything. So that was a pretty good interview if you want to check that one out. Additionally, in entertainment, Kanye West recently unveiled his new Yeezy Cybertruck. The odd-looking vehicle has only been reproduced 3 times, and it could be yours for $1.2 million. People are saying it looks like a hard drive or like a toaster. A friend of mine said it looks like a wok with a lid on it, so check it out. It's really weird looking. That's all I got for entertainment tonight. So Matt, back to you in studio. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Liam Reese. It looks like that for Diddy, the sun don't shine forever. Great stuff. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to head to Mikey Madigan, who's going to give us a little bit about the portal. Mikey Madigan, what's the story?
I'm here in Manhattan, the New York Knicks suck New York, at the portal, as I call it, the Pete My Privates portal. Back on May 8th, a Lithuanian artist, Benedictus Gillis, created a 24-hour live stream from 23rd and 5th Avenue in New York to Earl Street in Dublin. The human temptation to pull your privates out for the portal proved quickly irresistible. Dublin quickly got to work by some 5 pulling her brajul bags out. Then some other ones showed some porn on the screen of their phone. And another drunk Irish Chuchalamingia decided to play videos of the 9/11 attacks on the Twin Towers like a complete gutless pussy. Here in the greatest country the world's ever seen, the grand experiment, United effing States of America. What did we do? We had 24-year-old Jersey City girl, Ava Louise, who's easy on the eyes and has 500,000 followers on the Instagram, whip out her beautiful, blessed bags and prove to these dumb Dublin dipshits that no matter what you do or say, us Americans, true lovers and patriots of freedom in America, will stand tall and soon send you a video of us doing donuts in a Viper with a chick with its out. God bless America. Michael Madigan, WPP News. Back to the studio.
Thank you for that, Mikey Madigan. When asked, one of the people on the scene was a young Italian man who said when she released her fun bags, he said, "That's amore." Great stuff. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to head to a new news anchor, old Uncle Matty himself, the one and only Matt Lavelle. Matt, what's the story? Hello, everyone. I'm Matt Lavelle, reporting live from the studio. Britney Jean Spears is an American singer often referred to as the Princess of Pop. She is credited with influencing the revival of teen pop during the late 1990s and early 2000s. But lately, Britney Spears attacks people with axes. Britney Spears and her now ex-husband, Sam Asghari, called it quits on their marriage shortly after their one-year wedding anniversary in August of 2023. A source says that one of the last straws for Sam, and believe me, there are many, was when Britney chased him with an axe. Allegedly, it was during one of their epic fights, and Britney's ex-husband couldn't control her or talk her down. Sources report that Britney's ex-husband is a non-confrontational person, and he doesn't like arguing. It was stated that there was nothing he could do to calm her down this time. According to the insider, the altercation got so bad that her ex-husband had to leave their Los Angeles residence. Sources said that allegedly the axe incident definitely occurred when Britney was off her meds. As of now, there has been no charges for assault. Matt, back to you in the studio. Thank you for that, old Uncle Matty. One source states that Britney's ex-husband was seen screaming, "Baby, don't hit me one more time."
That was a good one.
Excellent stuff. All right, we're going to keep it moving. We're going to head back to Liam Lashmize Reese, who's got the latest on some dairy diabolics. Liam, what's the scoop?
Recently, WPP News brought you a story about a man in Florida wielding a coconut as a weapon. This time, a Canadian man from Newfoundland is said to have assaulted patrol officers with a block of cheese. The incident occurred after officers were called to the disturbance in St. John's, Newfoundland, Thursday at around 9 p.m. Reports say when police arrived, they encountered a man who was very angry, holding a block of cheese. The unnamed man struck an officer with cheese while he was being taken into custody. The man with the cheese is being charged with assault and breach of probation. The RNC did not disclose whether officers were injured or what kind of cheese was used, but experts agree sharp provolone or Parmesan could be used as a weapon. More on this story as it develops. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you for that, Liam Reese. When asked, the man who assaulted the police officer with the block of cheese asked what did he have in response to his actions, and he said, "Sorry." Very good stuff. We're going to keep it moving. We're going to keep it on moving down the road. We're going to head back to Mikey Madigan, who's got the latest on old Bobby D on The View. Mikey, what's the story?
On site, on scene, here at the set of The View, the world's worst show, where the hosts have big opinions, low IQs, and zero goddamn talent. Where recently, these rich, retarded, rowdy broads hosted Robert De Niro, a man of great movies such as Raging Bull, Taxi, The Deer Hunter, Goodfellas, Heat, Casino, Jackie Brown, and my personal favorite, A Bronx Tale, where he played Colosimo's father. He won 2 Academy Awards, 1 Gold Globe, and even received the Presidential Medal of Freedom from good old Barack Obama, a.k.a. Big Gulp Barry. Now, old Bobby Milk, as they called him in his largely Italian neighborhood in Manhattan, to tease him of his only 25% Italian heritage and light complexion, decided to go on a small rant against Don Juan Trump for that 25% Paisan had him really thinking he was Jake LaMotta and not some 80-year-old thespian whose father left his mother because he liked Pishvindel more than Bukiak. Sad story. The directors of the brainless show that somehow won 31 daytime Emmys had to cut old Vito Corleone's mic. This is when the board of Butanas jumped in to share their unneeded, uninformed, uneducated, expert opinions. To be in a studio in this Fugazi city, in this Scufazi state, in this bullshit side of America, I need to come home. Happy Memorial Day. God bless America. I'm Michael Metagon, on site, on scene, WPP News.
Thank you for that, Mikey Metagon. When asked if The View has won over 30 daytime Emmys, someone responded by saying that must be because they stopped airing reruns of Gilligan's Island.
USA! USA!
Love a
USA!
good USA chant. All right,
Oh.
Speaking of the greatest country in the world, we're going to keep
Yes.
it moving back to our new correspondent, old Uncle Matty, Matt Lavelle, who is in studio with a story about a golfer who whacks more than balls. All right, old Uncle Matty, what's the story? Hello, I'm Matt Lavelle, live from the WPP studio. Scotty Scheffler was detained by Louisville Metro Police on Friday, May 17th, after a pedestrian was struck in an accident. Because of the accident, the road to the Valhalla Golf Club was closed and the 2024 PGA Championship was delayed. While the incident was ongoing, Scheffler attempted to enter the golf club but was stopped by a police officer. He was arrested after trying to enter through the blocked road. The arrest occurred after Detective Brian Gillis stopped the golfer from driving into closed lanes. Scheffler refused to comply and accelerated forward, allegedly dragging the detective to the ground. The athlete has been charged with felony for second-degree assault of a police officer and 3 misdemeanors: third-degree criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding traffic signals from an officer directing traffic. Despite the arrest, Scheffler competed in the PGA Championship and is still ranked first in the PGA Tour. Scheffler states that there was a big misunderstanding of what I thought I was being asked to do. He said, I never intended to disregard any of the instructions. I'm hopeful to put this to the side and focus on golf today. Of course, all of us involved in the tournament express our deepest sympathies to the family of the man who passed away in the earlier accident this morning. It truly puts everything into perspective. No final charges have been filed as of yet, and apparently Scotty Scheffler's mugshot is now the picture for the PGA Pro Golfers group chat. That's all for me. Matt, back to you in the studio. Thank you for that, old Uncle Matty. Apparently Scheffler thought the cop was getting out of his way because he yelled, 4! Good stuff. All right, well, that's the end of this show. We're going to keep it moving. Speaking of the coolest thing that's happened in golf, this has been another episode of the Working Perspectives Podcast presents WPP News. I'm Matt Lavelle, he's Liam Reese, and that's Mikey Metagon. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can also on Instagram at Working Perspectives Podcast. You can join us on Twitter and TikTok at WorkingPod. And if you would like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workperspectives@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe so we keep bringing this sweet, sweet content. Thanks for listening, and have a great weekend. Thanks. See you.
76ers, here they come. Philadelphia, on the run. Stand up and cheer. Number 1, Philadelphia.